Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus, Quibi. What do all these have in common? They're streaming services. That's what we're talking about today, believe it or not. According to Google, I do a lot of research. Netflix was the first streaming service, though YouTube also comes up, but that doesn't count just because you Google it a little differently. Netflix was founded in 1997, but didn't start streaming until 2007. Like I didn't start streaming until 2018. Never got banned, only on YouTube. They had this weird wacky idea for streaming TVs and movies, or the internet? What? They had this idea back in 2000, and they approached Blockbuster to collab on this idea, but they clearly didn't bite. This was introduced alongside their DVD rental at no additional cost. Also, people were only allowed 1 hour of content per dollar spent. If this were the case now, we would only be able to watch 14 hours of content, which would have sucked during quarantine. I feel like some other site would be visited frequently though. In early 2008 though, they changed it to unlimited streaming. Netflix then started migrating to different games consoles and Blu-ray players, so people were able to watch Saved by the Bell on the big comfy couch instead of hunched over their laptop. I'm gonna watch Saved by the Bell! In 2010, they introduced a streaming-only plan, but no DVDs. They also started expanding outside of the US, and streaming became its main focus in 2011 by splitting up the two sectors. Did you think Netflix was the only streaming service? Well, it's not. Did you not watch the intro? There's this little guy named Hulu. He was born in 2008, just like my brother. This little guy started because Hollywood executives wanted to capitalize on older TV shows, which was incredible forethought on their end. They also saw the potential in streaming, which may or may not have caught on, I don't know yet though. Hulu Plus was introduced in 2010, which offered an extended library and next day access to TV shows, which is its main difference from Netflix. Another difference from Netflix is its live TV, which was introduced in 2017. It is essentially cable at a cheaper price of nearly 55%. I actually have this and it's pretty good, and Hulu followed me on Twitter once upon a time, so I don't want to brag, but I got the DM to prove it. And they unfollowed me since. Since Hulu, streaming services have been on the rise and have been phasing out cable. People seem to be watching TV shows more than ever, but don't want to pay for cable, whether it be financial reasons or some other reason. I don't know them all. As of 2021, 56% of people still pay for cable, and that number has dropped from 20%. So, if you weren't already aware, cable seems to be on a downfall. I'm someone like any millennial or Gen Z person and consume all my TV through these streaming services, and don't think they're going away anytime soon, but the same goes for cable. Until all the boomers are dead, I think cable will be around until Gen Z or retirement age. Until then though, I think there's going to be a point where companies start bundling all the streaming services together and create cable 2, cable goofier. It's sort of already happening with Hulu, ESPN, and Disney Plus. Same goes for Prime Video. In 2018, they partnered with Xfinity, and now Prime Originals are available on Xfinity. So over the next 10 years, I feel like we're going to see more of these bundles pop up. Bundles. I can say words. With that being said though, I feel like it's good for this age to have streaming. This is because with the internet, everyone wants everything now, and they don't want to wait week to week to watch a show. They want to watch it all within a weekend. Disney Plus has done weekly releases for their shows along with other services, but people like me forget about the show because they're waiting to watch it all at once, or start watching weekly and forget about it after 3 weeks. For cable, this model made sense because it was the only option available, but now you have shows like Orange is the New Black that you can binge the weekend it comes out, and you have a more succinct idea of what's going on in the show. Though you may forget a lot of it by the time the new season comes out, but you can just watch a Reddit recap of it. So in the end, streaming services are super convenient for people to go back and watch some of their favorite shows and movies, but it indirectly seems to have killed cable. This isn't surprising because people have so many streaming services that they pay for now. They have all these options to watch whatever they want, so they don't need cable, and if there's a show on a specific service or is just on cable, they can just get Hulu free, not Hulu free, Hulu TV, and get all the benefits of Hulu as well, and also have cable, in a way. Even then, you can find most things and rent it for a few bucks on Amazon Prime Video. You heard what I said. So if you haven't already, cut the cord. Only wrinkly old, gross old, gringly old grandmas have cable anymore. Cut the cord, you loser. What, do you want to watch sports? Get Hulu TV. This isn't an ad. You saw my DMs with them.